또 여기 근래에 있었던 놀라운 발굴에 대해 소개해드리고자 합니다. 지난 2500여 년의 긴 세월 동안 언약궤가 실종되어 왔음은 잘 알려진 사실이며 그동안 그 행방에 대해 여러 가설들과 추측들이 난무하는 가운데 언약궤를 찾으려는 수많은 시도들이 있었습니다. 그런 가운데 수년 전 권위 있는 고고학자이며 독실한 크리스찬인 란 와이어트가 성지를 방문 중 성령님의 강권적인 감화 감동에 의해 골고다의 예레미야 동굴 속에 언약궤가 감춰져 있다는 확신을 얻게 됐고 이스라엘 정부의 정식 허가를 받아 수년 동안 탐사를 하게 됐던 것입니다. 그 언약궤는 바벨론의 침략을 받았던 때에 약탈을 피해 황급히 운반되어 당시 골고다 속에 예레미야 동굴 안에 비밀리 보관되어 온 것으로 추정되었습니다. 2500여 년의 긴 세월 동안 묻혀 있었으므로 탐사는 수많은 역경에 부딪혔으나 그만 포기하려고 절망할 때마다 하나님은 천사들을 보내어 격려하였고 마침내 언약궤가 보관되어 있는 비밀 장소를 발견하게 됐던 것입니다. 그런데 그 비밀 장소에 바위 천정에 틈이 나 있었고 피의 흔적이 남아 있었으며 바위 틈을 따라 외부로 연결된 장소는 놀랍게도 바로 예수님의 십자가가 세워졌던 정확한 자리였던 것입니다. 그리고 십자가가 세워졌던 자리는 영화에서처럼 언덕 위가 아니라 사람들의 통행이 많은 도로 옆이었고 그 바위의 틈은 예수님께서 운명하시면서 강한 지진이 일어나 생긴 것으로 추정되었으며 십자가에서 흘러내린 예수님의 보혈이 그 바위 틈으로 스며내려 비밀 장소에 보관되어 있던 언약궤의 속죄자에 뿌려지게 됐다는 것입니다. 천상의 제단에 보혈이 뿌려짐으로써 인류와 세상의 속죄를 완성할 수 있으셨음에도 불구하고 지상의 속죄자에까지 보혈이 뿌려지도록 역사하신 하나님의 놀라운 섭리를 깨닫게 되는 것입니다. 더욱 놀라운 사실은 그 바위 틈에서 채취한 혈흔에 수분을 가하여 정밀 분석한 결과 혈액이 아직도 살아있음을 발견한 것이며 특히 부친으로부터 유전되는 염색체는 발견할 수 없었고 모친이 동정녀일 때만 나타나는 염색체임을 확인하게 됐던 것입니다. 이스라엘 정부가 이 사실을 철저히 은폐하고 있어 공개적인 검증은 아직 거치지 못하고 있지만 가까운 장래에 진실이 밝혀질 것으로 판단되고 있습니다.
Good evening, Ron. Thank you very much for all three for seminars. Wonderful, thank you. My question is that you said that you had the blood of our Lord examined by the Israelis.
That's correct.
What was their determination of that?
Okay. Now, we won't be able to take second questions. I'm sorry if you're on your second one, please just step out. I love you, but we're running out of time. Real quickly, okay. Dried blood is dead blood. Everybody knows that, all right? They can test the blood of the pharaohs, the mummies of the pharaohs, all right? There's certain things they can do. They cannot get a chromosome count by any method I'm familiar with, all right? Things keep changing. I don't profess to know everything. However, there's no way I know that you can get a chromosome count out of dead blood. You can get a DNA and some other things, but not a chromosome count. All right? That's done by living white blood cells. Now then, first of all, in this analysis, I took the blood into a laboratory in Israel. I asked one of the people I work with in antiquities, where is a good laboratory that does reliable work? And they said, such and such, such and such. I took it. I just said, please examine this blood and tell me what you can tell me about it. All right? They said, well, look, we're going to reconstitute it. We're going to put it in normal saline and keep it at body temperature 72 hours with gentle swirling. All right, that's their business. That's great. I said, now I want to be there when you check it out. They said, fine. So I was back. They checked it out. I said, now, they said it's human blood. We can tell that. They did whatever tests they need to do. And then I said, take some of the white blood cells and put them in a growth medium and keep them at body temperature for 48 hours. And they said, well, that'll do no good because it's dead blood. I said, would you please do that for me? And they said, okay, we'll do it. So anyway, I said, I want to be there when you take it out and examine it. So I was back there. They took it out, examined it under a microscope, and the one technician called the other one over there, and then they called the boss over there, and they were talking Hebrew a mile a minute there for a little bit, and they looked at me and they said, Mr. Wyatt, this human blood only has 24 chromosomes in it. Everybody else has 46. You see, 23 from your mother, 23 from your father, 22 autosomes from your mother, 22 autosomes from your father. You get an X from your mother, you may get an X or a Y from your father. All right? This blood had 23 chromosomes from the mother's side, one Y chromosome only. You see, the child could not have developed if they hadn't had the autosomes from the mother. So all of his physical characteristics were determined by his mother's side of the family, her autosomes. His maleness was determined by this one Y that came from the source, not a human male. Then they said, this blood is alive. And then they said, whose blood is this? I said, it's the blood of your Messiah. And I assure you, those men's lives have changed.